Am I audible? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good morning. Is the screen visible to you all?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Others, is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, up till the last lecture, we were studying about the most economical channel sections. Okay. We studied how the channel is most efficient and economical when the discharge is maximum. Okay. And the discharge is maximum when the perimeter is minimum. Now, based on these relationships, we had to design the most efficient channel sections of different shapes. Now, first, we designed the most efficient rectangular channel section, and there were two conditions for designing the most efficient rectangular channel sections. Then, we solved numericals on those rectangular channel sections. Proceeding further, we studied about the design of the most efficient trapezoidal channel section. Okay. Now there are three conditions for the channel to be most trapezoidal channel to be most efficient and economical, and we solved two numericals on those trapezoidal channel sections. Now there is some part remaining in the most efficient section. तो पार्ट कुठला आहे? ट्रॅपेझॉइडल सेक्शन वरचे आपल्याला दोन प्रॉब्लेम्स सोडवायचे राहिलेले आहेत. त्यानंतर ट्रायंग्युलर सेक्शन शिकवायचं राहिलेलं आहे, मोस्ट एफिशियंट ट्रायंग्युलर सेक्शन, आणि त्याच्यावरचे न्यूमेरिकल्स राहिलेले आहेत. आणि लास्ट बट नॉट द लिस्ट, आय वॉज गोइंग टू टेक द केस स्टडी, okay, of how to design a roadside drain, which is also an form of open channel, okay, using the different datas as civil engineer. Now I was going to take that today, but that lecture is going to take more than an hour, probably 1 hour 15 minutes and so. So what I decided is, today is the first lecture. I cannot go beyond 1 hour because another faculty is waiting for his lecture. So what I decided is, I will take that remaining part of most efficient section tomorrow when our lecture is at 2:10. Okay, 2:10 to 3:10 आपलं लास्ट लेक्चर आहे. त्या लास्ट लेक्चर मध्ये आपण हे स्टडी करणार आहोत. ओके, सो तर उद्याच्या लेक्चर मध्ये आपण काय स्टडी करणार आहे? ट्रॅपेझॉइडल चॅनल सेक्शन वरचे राहिलेले दोन न्यूमेरिकल्स, त्यानंतर ट्रायंग्युलर चॅनल सेक्शन चे कुठले कुठले कंडिशन्स आहेत, आणि त्याच्यावरचं एक न्यूमेरिकल आपण घेऊ. आणि लास्टली केस स्टडी घेणार आहे. तर उद्याचं लेक्चर जो आहे 2:10चं, इट इज कंपल्सरी फॉर एव्हरीवन टू अटेंड. कंपल्सरी कशासाठी आहे? तर ती केस स्टडी, ओके, ती तुमची एक टेस्ट आहे. ओके, इट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ टेस्ट. मी उद्या केस स्टडी घेतल्यानंतर, ओके, तुम्हाला इंडिव्हिज्युअली काय देणार आहे? डिफरंट केस स्टडीज देणार आहे सॉल्व्ह करायला, इन विच यू हॅव टू डिझाइन अ channel. For example, you have to design a roadside drain using the data available to you, each individual student. Okay, तर उद्याचं लेक्चर अटेंड करणं कंपल्सरी आहे. ओके, आणि जे उद्याचं लेक्चर अटेंड करणार नाहीत त्यांची टोटल वीकची ऍब्सेंटी लावली जाणार आहे. सो कीप दॅट इन माइंड अँड प्लीज बी सिरियस अबाउट इट. Okay, it is for your own benefit. So today what we are going to do, we are going to start with a new topic, which is specific energy and specific energy curve. Okay, so is the slide of specific energy and specific energy curve visible to you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so should we start? Okay, should we start?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's start. Now, we are going to study the concept of specific energy and specific energy curve. Now, this concept of specific energy, it is very important in open channel flow. This concept of specific energy, it was not in your pipe flow. आपण जेव्हा हायड्रॉलिक्स 1 मध्ये पाईप फ्लो शिकलो, त्या पाईप फ्लो मध्ये ही स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी कन्सेप्ट नव्हती. दिस कन्सेप्ट इज ओनली इन द open channel flow. Now, what is specific energy? To understand this, you have to understand what is total energy. Now, you all know the formula for total energy according to Bernoulli's theorem. काय असते? कोण सांगते? जनरल बर्नॉलीज इक्वेशनचा फॉर्म्युला काय? टोटल एनर्जी इज इक्वल टू
P by Y plus V square upon 2G plus Z.
P by gamma plus V square upon 2G plus Z. Okay, this is your general formula for total energy. where P by gamma is the pressure energy, V square by 2G is the kinetic energy or energy due to velocity, and your Z is the potential energy, okay, or energy due to the datum head. Now, this is the general formula for Bernoulli's equation, but there is another formula which is used for our open channel flow. Open channel flow मध्ये एक इथं चेंज आहे. What is that change? Instead of P by gamma as the pressure energy, the pressure energy in the open channel is denoted by Y, which is nothing but the depth of the flow, plus V square upon 2G plus Z. Okay, this is the formula for total energy, okay, in an open channel flow. Just keep in mind this formula, that is total energy of the open channel flow. Okay, Y plus V square upon 2G plus Z is the total energy in the open channel flow. Now, the total energy of flow per unit weight of liquid in an open channel is given by Z plus Y plus V square plus 2G, where Z is the elevation of the channel bottom above the horizontal datum. So what is Z here? Z is nothing but the datum head or the potential energy, and it is nothing but the height of the bed of the channel or the bottom of the channel from a horizontal datum. Any datum or any baseline that we are going to consider, okay, then the distance of the channel bottom, okay, this is the channel bed or the channel bottom, distance of the channel bottom from that horizontal datum or that horizontal base is nothing but your Z. Okay, now Y is the depth of the flow and V is the average velocity of the flow. Okay, now if what I do, if the channel bottom itself is taken as the datum, okay, so I'll go to the last slide again. This is the formula for the total energy, where Z is the distance from of the channel bottom from the horizontal datum. Now, what will happen if I take this channel bottom as the datum itself? What is going to happen? Can anybody tell?
Z is equal to 0 होईल.
Z is equal to 0, or Z is going to get cancelled, right? So, if the channel bottom itself is taken as the datum, then the total energy per unit weight of liquid will be given by E is equal to Y plus V square upon 2G. Let me consider it as equation number 1. Okay. Now, the energy E, okay, this term capital E given by the equation number, it is known as the specific energy. Okay, so this term, this equation number 1, it is known as the specific energy, not total energy but specific energy. Total energy तुमची काय आहे? Total energy is equal to Z plus Y plus V square upon 2G. आणि तुमची स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी काय? इथं फक्त तुम्ही Z कट केला तर instead of total energy it becomes specific energy. So, what is specific energy? The specific energy is defined as the energy per unit weight of flowing liquid above the channel bottom. Okay, so the energy of the flowing liquid above the channel bottom, okay, above the channel bottom च्या खालती आपण काही कन्सिडर करत नाही. चॅनल बॉटमच्या खालती काय असते? Z. तर Z आपण कन्सिडर करत नाही. फक्त चॅनल बॉटमच्या वरती काय आहे? चॅनल बॉटमच्या वरती काय आहे? एक तर डेप्थ ऑफ द फ्लो Y आणि दुसरं कायनेटिक or the velocity head v square upon 2g. So just keep in mind this definition. It can come in the MCQ examination of what is specific energy, or specific energy is defined as the energy per unit weight of flowing liquid above the channel bottom. Now, although the total or the Bernoulli's energy is reduced by friction, the specific energy can increase or decrease from section to section if the bed elevation changes. Okay, so in the total energy, that means in this formula, the total energy was kept on reducing. Why? Due to the effect of friction. आता जसं आपण सुरुवातीला म्हणतो की टोटल एनर्जी ऍट एनी पॉइंट इन द फ्लो इज कॉन्स्टंट फॉर अन आयडियल फ्लुइड, बट no fluid in the world is ideal. There is going to be some viscosity, and due to that viscosity there is going to be some resistance to the flow due to friction, and due to this total energy, as we go in the direction of the flow, this total energy is going to reduce. But for the specific energy, this specific energy can either increase or decrease from section to section if the bed elevation changes. Now, how does that occur? That we are going to see in the coming slides. So let us proceed. Now, the bed elevation changes which occur, they occur only in the non-uniform flow. So for non-uniform flow, which we are going to study in the third unit, the specific energy is going to either increase or decrease from section to section. But however, for the uniform flow, that means for the flow in which the bed elevation is constant, that means this channel bottom remains constant. जर तुमचं चॅनल बॉटम कॉन्स्टंट राहिला तर तो फ्लो कसा होऊन जातो तुमचा युनिफॉर्म. इफ द चॅनल बॉटम चेंजेस, फॉर एक्झाम्पल या प्रकारे स्लोप चाललाय तुमचा, अचानक तुमचा स्लोप स्टीप झाला, दॅट मीन्स युअर फ्लो इन द चॅनल इज नॉन युनिफॉर्म. ओके, आणि जर असं एलिव्हेशन चेंज होत असेल तर तुमचं स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी इट कॅन आयदर इनक्रीज और डिक्रीज फ्रॉम सेक्शन टू सेक्शन. बट if it is constant in this form, okay, then the specific energy will remain constant throughout the flow. Yes, everyone please mute themselves. Now, it is evident from equation number 1 that the specific energy, it comprises of two terms. Okay, what are those two terms? First is the potential energy of flow, Y, which is also known as the pressure energy. Okay, Y is nothing but the pressure energy or the potential energy of flow, which is denoted by EP, or the potential energy. And this second term V square upon 2G, it is nothing but the kinetic energy of flow, EK. Okay. Now proceeding to the further slide, E is equal to Y plus V square upon 2G, where Y is potential energy EP and V square upon 2G is potential energy EK. Okay. Okay. Now here we are going to find out. Now we have seen what is specific energy. Now we will find out what is a specific energy curve. Okay. Now before I proceed, has everyone understood what is the concept of specific energy?
Yes, sir.
Can anybody define it? मागच्या स्लाइड मध्ये डेफिनेशन झालेली आहे. सो कॅन एनीबडी डिफाइन? Okay, so see the definition. The specific energy is defined as the energy per unit weight of flowing liquid above the channel bottom. Okay, जेवढी एनर्जी अबाव द चॅनल बॉटम आहे फक्त ती जेव्हा कन्सिडर करतो ती काय होती आपली स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी. Now what we are going to do is we are going to draw the specific energy curve. This is very important. Okay. Now, for the sake of simplicity, let us consider a channel of rectangular section. Okay. For the sake of simplicity, so that we can easily draw the curve, we will consider the example of a rectangular channel section. Now, for a rectangular channel section, what are the dimensions? For a rectangular channel section, y is the depth of the flow and b is the base width. Okay. Let b be the base width of the channel and let y be the depth of flow. And let area equal to b into y. This is the area of the rectangular channel. Let q is equal to discharge through the channel. Now, velocity of flow. We know the formula, discharge is equal to area into velocity. Okay. So therefore, velocity will be equal to discharge upon area or q upon a. Now, discharge is given by capital Q and area of the rectangular channel is nothing but b into y. Okay. So capital Q upon b into y, which is nothing but equal to small q upon y, where q is the discharge per unit width. Okay. What is this q? Small q is nothing but discharge per unit width, small b. So this you have to remember a new term, that is discharge per unit width, small q. आता याचं युनिट काय असणार? डिस्चार्जचं युनिट काय असतंय? मीटर क्यूब पर सेकंड. ओके. डिवायडेड बाय विड्थचं काय युनिट असणार आहे? मीटर. सो द युनिट ऑफ दिस डिस्चार्ज पर युनिट विड्थ इज मीटर क्यूब पर सेकंड पर मीटर. Okay, that is the unit of this small q. So substituting this value of v, which is nothing but q upon y, okay, in this above equation, that is E is equal to y plus v square upon 2g, what I am going to get? Specific energy E is equal to y plus v च्या जागी काय substitute करतो? q upon y square upon 2g. So E is equal to y plus q square upon 2g y square. So this is the new specific energy term that we have got. Okay. This term is same as this term. It is derived from this term itself. Okay. या दोन्ही पैकी तुम्ही कुठलाही फॉर्म्युला यूज करू शकता स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी साठी. Both are the same. They are different forms of one another. Now, we are going to draw the specific energy curve. Okay. Now, before showing this diagram, let me just draw and show you so it will be easy for you to understand. Okay, so for this curve we are going to draw a graph between specific energy, which is denoted by capital E, and we are going to, you can draw along with me, so it will be easy for you to understand. So this, for obtaining the curve, we are going to draw a graph between specific energy E, which is on the x-axis, against the depth of flow, which is on the y-axis. Depth of flow, which is denoted by y. Okay. Now, just remember the formula for specific energy. E is equal to y plus, you can either remember v square upon 2g, or the second formula q square upon 2g y square. Okay, or you can remember y plus v, capital V square upon 2g, any out of the two, which is nothing but EP plus EK. Okay, just remember this relation. Now, so we have drawn a graph between specific energy E on the x-axis and the depth of flow y-axis. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to consider both these terms individually with respect to specific energy. Okay. What we are going to do, we are going to consider each terms individually with respect to specific energy. Now we will consider the first term, that is E is equal to EP, or E is equal to Y, which is EP is nothing but Y. आता पहिल्यांदा आपण फर्स्ट टर्म कन्सिडर करतो विथ रिस्पेक्ट टू स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी. तर स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी आणि Y मधलं रिलेशन इथं कसं आहे? Specific energy is directly proportional to Y. It is directly proportional to the depth of flow, and hence it will be represented by a straight line which is at 45 degree to the horizontal. Okay, so this relation gives me E is equal to EP. Now I will consider now the second equation, or the second term, E is equal to EK. That is V square upon 2G. Now the relation of specific energy with respect to velocity. Now, if you remember the last slide, okay, it was said on the last slide that for uniform flow, the specific energy remains constant throughout the flow. Why? Because the depth is constant, depth change होत नाही. काय लगा? Let me just go to the, no, let it be. I'll just explain to you. So in the last slide, it was said that for a uniform flow, the specific energy remains constant. Why? Because in the uniform flow, depth is going to remain constant. But in non-uniform flow, specific energy is going to either increase or decrease depending upon the elevation changes. म्हणजे काय, जसं डेप्थ तुमचं चेंज होत जाणार तसं स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी सुद्धा चेंज होणार. त्याचा अर्थ काय होतं? If you consider this equation, E is equal to Y plus V square upon 2G, then I can say here with total confidence that specific energy is directly proportional to Y. That is, specific energy is dependent upon depth of flow. But specific energy is not dependent upon this V square upon 2G. Specific energy is not dependent upon this V square upon 2G. कारण की जर Y constant असला, वाय चेंज झाला तरच ई चेंज होणार आहे. वाय जर कॉन्स्टंट राहिलं तर ई सुद्धा कॉन्स्टंट राहणार. सेकंड टर्मचा काहीच त्याच्यावरती परिणाम होणार नाही. सो हाऊ डू वी देन शो द रिलेशन बिटवीन स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी अँड कायनेटिक एनर्जी, ज्याच्यामध्ये की दोघांचं काहीच रिलेशन नाहीये. स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी इज नॉट डिपेंडंट अपॉन v square upon 2g. How do I show that on the graph? So I'll show that in the form of a parabola in this way. Now this parabola, it denotes that specific energy and v square upon 2g are not in a relationship. So E is equal to Ek. This curve shows the relation between specific energy and kinetic energy. Okay, so these are the two curves that I have obtained depending upon the two different terms, EP and Ek. Now between these two curves I have obtained a sweet spot. I'll just use that. Okay, I have obtained a very sweet spot which is between these two curves. I have obtained a third curve. Now this third curve, it denotes the total specific energy, that is E is equal to EP plus Ek. Okay, this denotes the third, that is E is equal to EP plus Ek. I hope you understood how to draw the graph. Now on this graph, this line, it represents the specific energy. Okay, your total specific energy. Now this red curve, it is nothing but the representation of your specific energy. आता specific energy सगळ्यात मिनिमम कुठं आहे, जर मी या साइडून जर कॅल्क्युलेट करायला बघितलं फ्रॉम लेफ्ट टू राईट, स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी सगळ्यात मिनिमम कुठे येणार मला, या पॉइंट वरती. बरोबर हो का नाही? Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so this point, it is known as the point of minimum specific energy, capital E. Okay, and if I draw, okay, now what I'll do, I'll consider a rectangular channel here. Okay, so this is a rectangular channel that you can see. The base width is B. Now corresponding to this minimum energy, if I draw a horizontal line, then the depth that I'm going to get, okay, the depth that I'm going to get is known as the critical depth in the rectangular channel, corresponding to this minimum specific energy. Okay, now for values greater than this minimum specific energy, okay, for example, if I consider this value of specific energy, for this value of specific energy, I am going to get two different depths. Okay, I am going to get two different depth for the same value of minimum specific energy. Okay, okay, and the depth which is below the critical depth is known as the supercritical depth, and the depth which is above the critical depth is known as the subcritical डेप्थ. ओके, आय होप युअर अंडरस्टँडिंग. जरा कन्फ्युजिंग कन्सेप्ट आहे हा. ओके, but I will try to explain it again and again until you all understand. Okay, जरा confusing concept आहे, तरी पण आपण त्याला एक्सप्लेन करूया. आता ह्याच्यातलं किती पर्सेंट तुम्हाला कळालेलं आहे सांगा, म्हणजे आपण परत एकदा तुम्हाला मी एक्सप्लेन करतो. येस, रोल नंबर 36. रोल नंबर 2. रोल नंबर 1. रोल नंबर 15.
सर ते तिकीट नाही कळलं सर, ते करू कशाला ते?
कुठलं?
सर
हॅलो सर.
येस,
हा सर, ते ई इक्वल टू ई के म्हणजे कायनेटिक एनर्जीचा कर्व कसा आला ना सर, ते समजलं नाही. ई इक्वल टू ई के कायनेटिक एनर्जी सर.
ओके. रोल नंबर 38. प्लीज स्टॉप ड्रॉइंग. रोल नंबर 38 कोण आहे?
सॉरी सर.
ओके, आता तो जो E इज इक्वल टू ई के चा कर्व आहे, तो कसा आहे? तो तुमच्या ग्राफ वरती कुठेही टच होत नाहीये. तो कसं जातोय? पॅराबॉलिक, आणि तो तुमच्या ग्राफला टँजेन्शियल जातोय, ग्राफला अजिबात टच करत नाहीये. तर त्याचा अर्थ काय होतो? these two terms are not related to each other. I will start from the beginning and I'll explain again. Okay, so we know the relation. Specific energy is nothing but EP plus EK. Okay, that means potential energy plus kinetic energy, EP plus EK, which is equal to EP काय आहे? Y plus EK काय आहे? V square upon 2G. Okay, now in order to draw the specific energy curve, what we are going to do? We are going to draw a graph. Okay, and that graph is going to be specific energy E versus depth of flow Y. Specific energy versus depth of flow Y. Now, next step is what we are going to do. We are going to individually examine both the terms with relation to specific energy. आता जसं मी सांगितलं, your specific energy is directly proportional to the depth of the flow. म्हणजे E आणि Y मधलं रिलेशन कसं येणार आहे? डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल. आता जसं तुम्हाला मेकॅनिक्स ऑफ सॉलिड मध्ये लास्ट सेमिस्टर मध्ये झालं असेल, स्ट्रेस वर्सेस स्ट्रेन कसं असते? ते डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल अप टू सम लिमिट. स्ट्रेस वर्सेस स्ट्रेन कसं असतंय? डायरेक्टली प्रोपोर्शनल. आणि त्या केसमध्ये आपल्याला कशी लाईन भेटती? वी गेट अ स्ट्रेट लाईन. ओके, सो रिलेशन बिटवीन E relation between E and EP, that means Y, I get a straight line. Now we will examine the relation between E and V square upon 2G. आता E आणि V square upon 2G मध्ये रिलेशन काय, कोण सांगताय? आताच एक्सप्लेन केलंय मी. काही रिलेशन बनतंय का? V square upon 2G वरती E ची व्हॅल्यू डिपेंड आहे का?
नाही.
नाही. मग त्यांचं रिलेशनशिप कसं आहे? इट कॅनॉट बी मेड. द रिलेशनशिप कॅनॉट बी मेड. ओके. आता जर रिलेशनशिप होत नाही, इफ दे आर नॉट प्रपोर्शनल, तर त्यांचं कर्व कसं येणार? त्यांचं कर्व या प्रकारे येणार. आता या कर्वचं अर्थ काय असतंय? हा कर्व कसं चाललाय? इट डज नॉट टच आयदर वाय ऍक्सिस, नायदर डज इट टच एक्स ऍक्सिस. त्याचा अर्थ काय आहे? ई आणि ई के मध्ये काहीच रिलेशन होत नाहीये. ई इज इक्वल टू ई के. ई आणि ई के मध्ये काहीच रिलेशन होत नाही. ओके. इक्वल टू किंवा नॉट इक्वल टू पण दाखवू शकता तुम्ही, तर काही गरज नाही. ई इज इक्वल टू ई के. तर याप्रमाणे कर्व येतो. वाय? बिकॉज दे आर नॉट रिलेटेड टू इच अदर. सो दॅट इज वाय दिस कर्व विल नॉट टच आयदर एक्स ऍक्सिस और वाय ऍक्सिस. कळालं का आता तरी?
यस सर.
ओके. अदर्स?
यस सर.
ओके. आता हे E इज इक्वल टू EP आणि E इज इक्वल टू EK मध्ये एक स्वीट स्पॉट तयार झालेला आहे, विच इज नथिंग बट द ऍडिशन ऑफ EP प्लस EK, अँड इट इज इन द फॉर्म ऑफ दिस. जरा मला कर्व बरोबर ड्रॉ करता येत नाही माऊस मध्ये. हा कसा स्मूथ कर्व असतोय, इथं स्मूथ नाही आलेला. मी परत एकदा ड्रॉ करण्याचा प्रयत्न करतो. नाहीच, ते माऊस मध्ये जरा मला ड्रॉ करता येत नाही. सो आय होप यू एबल टू अंडरस्टँड दिस. ओके. सो दिस कर्व इट represents total specific energy, म्हणजे E is equal to EP plus EK. Okay, so what we have done, first we have found out the relation between E and EP. It is a straight line. Next we have found out the relation between E and EK. It is a curve which has no relationship. Okay, now between those two curves I am drawing a third curve which represents the addition of both the curves, that is E is equal to EP plus EK. E is equal to EP plus EK. Now, so this is the curve of specific energy. Okay. Now, the minimum value of specific energy कुठे आहे ना? Specific energy आपण कसं मेजर करतोय? फ्रॉम लेफ्ट टू राईट. तर मिनिमम स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी कुठे येणार? या पॉइंटला. Okay. Now, my next step will be to draw a rectangular channel. Okay. Okay, this is known as the minimum specific energy. हा जो पॉइंट आहे, it represents the minimum specific energy, and the horizontal line, okay, it will correspond to a depth in the rectangular channel. And he depth, the depth which corresponds to the minimum specific energy is known as the critical depth, YC. Okay. Now next, for any other value of specific energy greater than the minimum specific energy. आता मिनिमम स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी पेक्षा आपण जर पुढे पुढे गेलो, जिथं स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी वाढत वाढत जाणार आहे, तर प्रत्येक स्पेसिफिक एनर्जीच्या व्हॅल्यू साठी what I am going to get is I am going to get two different depth. Okay, I'll represent it by some other color. For every value of specific energy, I'll get okay, I'll get two different depths for the same value of specific energy. Okay, तर हे काय डिनोट करतं, if the depth is less than the critical depth, आणि सेकंड काय आहे, सेकंड डेप्थ कशी आहे, it is greater than the critical depth. Now if the depth is greater than the critical depth, it is known as subcritical depth, and if the depth is less than the critical depth, it is known as the supercritical depth. Okay, for this value of E. तसंच तुम्ही फॉर एक्झाम्पल इथं एक ई ची व्हॅल्यू कन्सिडर केली, या ई च्या व्हॅल्यू साठी सुद्धा तुम्हाला काय मिळणार आहेत, दोन डेप्थ. आता हे सेम स्पेसिफिक एनर्जीच्या व्हॅल्यू साठी जेव्हा तुम्हाला दोन डेप्थ भेटतात, त्या दोन डेप्थला आपण कॉन्जुगेट डेप्थ म्हणतो. दे आर नोन एज कॉन्जुगेट डेप्थ. ओके, नाउ वन डेप्थ विल ऑलवेज बी ग्रेटर दॅन द क्रिटिकल डेप्थ, अदर डेप्थ विल ऑलवेज बी ग्रेटर दॅन द क्रिटिकल डेप्थ. एक डेप्थ कधी पण लेस असणार आहे क्रिटिकल पेक्षा, अदर डेप्थ कधी पण जास्त असणार आहे. जी लेस असेल ती सुपर क्रिटिकल डेप्थ आणि जी जास्त असेल ती सब क्रिटिकल डेप्थ. नाउ the flow which is taking place in this for this critical depth is known as the critical flow. The flow which is taking place for this supercritical depth is known as the supercritical flow, and the depth and the flow which is taking place for this subcritical depth is known as the subcritical flow. So this concept of specific energy has been used in the form of a curve in order to determine the different types of flows, whether the flow is critical, subcritical and supercritical. Okay, so have you understood up to here?
Yes, sir.
Are you able to draw this curve? Because it is very difficult. Sometimes students do not remember, but if you practice today, it will be very easy. तर कळालं का सगळ्यांना कसं करायचं?
Yes, sir.
Others?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So I want you to do one thing. I want you to draw this diagram. First, what do you draw? First, you draw the x-axis and y-axis. X-axis denotes specific energy, y-axis denotes depth of flow. Then next, I want you to draw the first relation between E and EP, which is a straight line at 45 degree to the horizontal. Then next, I want you to draw the relation between E and EK. That means specific energy and kinetic energy, which is a curve which is tangential to both x-axis and y-axis, and it does not touch either of them. Then after this second curve, then I want you to draw the third curve, which represents specific energy is equal to potential energy plus kinetic energy. Okay. Now in tomorrow's lecture, okay, or उद्या तर आपण ह्याच्यावरती घेणार आहे मोस्ट एफिशियंट सेक्शन वरती. परवापासून हे जे तुम्ही डायग्राम ड्रॉ करणार आहे, आता एक काम करायचं सगळ्यांनी, आफ्टर द एंड ऑफ द लेक्चर जे तुम्ही डायग्राम आता ड्रॉ केलेला आहे ते लगेच मला हायड्रोलिक्सच्या ग्रुप वरती सगळ्यांनी पाठवायचं आहे. मला बघू दे कसं ड्रॉ केले सगळ्यांनी. कारण की हे जे तुम्ही डायग्राम ड्रॉ करणार आहे ते आपण परवा जेव्हा लेक्चर पर जेव्हा कंटिन्यू करू स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी वरती, ओके, तर ते डायग्राम तुम्ही तुमच्या समोर ठेवून आपण पुढचा आपण कन्सेप्ट स्टडी करणार आहे. दिस डायग्राम इज व्हेरी इम्पॉर्टंट, ओके, in order to understand the further concepts. So everyone should send me the diagram. Total 55 students are there. I should receive all 55 diagrams today itself. Okay, जे लावणार नाही त्यांची अटेंडन्स लागणार नाही. So have you drawn? So have you finished drawing the diagram? Yes. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
So have you finished drawing the diagram? So have you finished drawing the diagram? अरे मी विचारून थकलोय, कोणीतरी उत्तर द्या.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. इफ सम ऑफ यू हॅव नॉट ड्रिव्हन, ज्यांनी ड्रॉ केलेला आहे त्यांनी काय करा, आता लगेच त्याचा फोटो काढून चांगल्या क्वालिटीमध्ये ग्रुपमध्ये टाका. बाकीच्यांनी काय करा, ते तसं बघून ड्रॉ करा आणि मला आजच्याच मला ते सेंड करायचं. ते मला प्रूफ काय पाहिजे, कारण की नेक्स्ट लेक्चर पासून जेव्हा आपण स्पेसिफिक एनर्जी घेणार आहे ते डायग्राम तुमच्या डोळ्यासमोर तिथं असलं पाहिजे शिकत असताना, अलॉंग विथ लॅपटॉप, तुमचा मोबाईल ज्याच्यावरती तुम्ही झूम कॉल अटेंड करताय. Along with that, there should be a page of the specific energy curve. Okay. So I'll end the lecture here. Thank you everyone. Tomorrow's lecture is very compulsory. 2:10चं लेक्चर कंपल्सरी सगळ्यांनी अटेंड करायचंच आहे. Okay. We are going to take the case study of our college in the design of roadside drain. Okay. So thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.